chapter 30. We'll just play one bookshelf, said Kyle. Because we're a team now, right, bro? Said Miguel. Right. Plus we don't have all day. Well, said Akimi, technically we do. In fact, we have the rest of today and tomorrow till noon. We've got like 19 hours left, said Miguel. But Charles and the others, said Sierra, they could beat us. Right, said Kyle. After all, he is a Chiltington. And according to Sir Charles, they never lose. Miguel, you're the newest member of the team. You spin first. Miguel rubbed his hands together, limbered up his fingers, practiced flicking the index card, made sure he had a good snap and followed through. Would you hurry up and spin before my brain explodes? Pleaded Akimi. No problem. Miguel flicked the plastic pointer. It whirled around. Booyah! Triple zeros! General knowledge. That's not great, said Kyle. How come? You get to move 0 spaces. Oh, bummer. Akimi shot up her hand. Yes, said Kyle. Do we really have to spin and count the spaces and all that junk? We have a deadline. Clocks everywhere are ticking. Maybe we could just pull a pink card, suggested Sierra. Well, it's not really how you play the game, said Kyle. We're not really playing this game, Akimi said. We're playing the other game. The big game? The one with the ginormous prize? I have to agree with Akimi, said Miguel. Fine, said Kyle. It's against the rules, but pull a pink card. You sure, bro? Just pull a pink! Okay, Miguel quickly sorted the new deck into 10 stacks of different colors. He pulled the pink on the top of its pile. These are different from the regular cards. He turned it over and showed it to the group. 0 plus 27 plus 4/10 equals question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
That's weird.
Do you know what 0 plus 27 plus 4/10 is?
No.
Easy peasy, said Akimi. The answer is 27.4. The 0 doesn't change the sum. Well, not in math, said Miguel, but this isn't math. This is the Dewey Decimal System, and there's always 3 numbers to the left of the decimal point. Oh, so we need a book that's 027.4. Fine, said Akimi, but I guarantee it isn't a math book. The team made their way around the balcony to the Dewey Decimal doors. Here we go, the door labeled 000. Okay, said Miguel. In here we're going to find general knowledge, almanacs, encyclopedias, bibliographies, books about library science. Is it a science? Said Akimi. Where do they keep the chemicals? In the library paste, joked Sierra, who was loosening up. She hadn't read a book in hours. Found it, said Miguel. 0.027.4. Man, it's old. Look how yellow the pages are. So, what's the antique title? Get to Know Your Local Library by Amy Alicio and Aaron Downey. Miguel held the book so everyone could see. It was illustrated with like a cartoony-looking detective in a hat who was holding up a magnifying glass to examine the shelf. Looks like the library guide for kids. It was first published back in 1952. He flipped through the pages. It explains the Dewey Decimal System. It contains a glossary of library terms, a brief history of libraries. He reached the back of the book. Awesome! What? Said Kyle. It's an old-fashioned book slip from the Alexandriaville Public Library. The one they tore down? Yep. And this card tucked into the sleeve, glued to the back cover, comes from the olden days, when they used to stamp the date it was due under issue 2. And look who checked it out on May 26th, 1964. Luigi Lemoncello. Down on the first floor, though, Charles had used his library card to open Community Meeting Room A. Okay, so we know where Kyle and his team are. They're in the 000 room, and they found a book all about the library that Mr. Lemoncello had read when he was a kid in 1964. Now we're going to go check in with Charles. Who is to have access to the room? cooed a soothing voice from the ceiling. Me and my teammates, said Charles. Andrew Pickleman and Haley Daly. Thank you. Please have Andrew Pickleman and Haley Daly swipe their cards through the reader. They did. Thank you. Entrance to Community Room A will be limited to those approved by the host, Charles Chiltington. Have a good meeting. Charles and his team entered the sleek, modern, white conference room. There were 12 comfy chairs and a glass-top table and a cabinet with audiovisual equipment. You can write on the walls, said Andrew. They're like our smart boards at school. Excellent, said Charles, clasping his hands and pacing around the room. Now, when we find all 12 pictograms and lay them out according to their position, they will create a rebus for a phrase. I'm quite certain it'll tell us how to exit the library without triggering an alarm. Okay, lay all your cards on the table. Haley nodded. She pulled 2 silhouettes out of her back jeans pocket. I found one in a cookbook, and the other was in Nancy Drew, The Mystery at Lilac Inn. There were blank cards in the drawer. We used them as placeholders for the books we still need to find. So they laid them all out, and this is what they had. Sheep, a blank card. That means they still need that card. Walk. Out. Blank, blank. Blank, blank. Building. Indiana. Quarterback throwing a pass. And a card we still need. Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
Does that help us know how to walk out of the library?
No.
That clue doesn't help. What does it mean?
It does. I think
Simple, said Charles. It means we need to find the other 6 books.